Configure secure passwords and SSH. The addressing table, RTA router, this PCA, this switch 1, this another, okay. IP addresses, the same subnet mask, configure basic security on the router, configure IP addressing on PCA according the addressing table, access PCA here, desktop IP configuration, network interface card, IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. Okay, very good. Console into RTA from the terminal on PCA. Okay, this is this light blue cable is the console cable that is connected from RS-232 port on PCA and is connected to the console port on RTA router. So the cable is already connected. Go to PCA, go to terminal, use this configuration, okay. Okay. Enter. This is the console connection to the router. Okay. Configure the hostname RTA. Okay. PCA. First enable. Configure terminal. On global configuration mode, configure the hostname RTA case sensitive. Hostname RTA. Okay. Then IP addressing. The addressing on gigabit 000. Okay. This interface gigabit 000 on router. Okay. So interface gigabit 000. Enter. Okay. Interface configuration mode. Configure this addressing. IP address and subnet mask. Okay. Enter. Don't forget to enable the interface. Now shut down. Okay, very nice. Interface gigabit 000, change it state to up. Line protocol, change it state to up. Encrypt all plain text passwords. Use this command. But you are on interface configuration mode. IF is interface configuration mode. Exit. On global configuration mode, use this command, service password dash encryption. Okay, now continue with Okay, set the minimum password length to 10. Security passwords min dash length 10. Security passwords min dash length 10. Set a strong secret password of your choosing. Choose a password that you will remember, or you will need to reset the activity if you are logged out of the device. Okay, the secret password. Enable secret. For example, okay, remember the minimum length is 10. Okay, so use at least 10 characters. For example, C, capital C, 1 S, C, 0, P for SS, and dollar. Okay, capital C, 1 S, 0, P for SS, dollar. Okay, enter. Very nice. Choose any that you want. At least 10 characters. Okay, disable DNS lookup. Use this. No IP domain dash lookup. Set the domain name netsec.com. Okay, sensitive IP domain dash name netsec.com. Enter. Create a user of your choosing with a strong encrypted password. Okay, username. Choose any username for you. Okay, I will use admin1. Okay, and secret password. A strong secret password. For example, capital C, 1 SC 0 for the M1 N. Okay, capital C, 1 SC 0 for the M1N. Choose any with a strong password. Okay, don't forget these passwords. Enter. Very good. Generate 1024-bit RSA keys. In Packet Tracer, enter the crypto key generate RSA command and press enter to continue. Okay. Global configuration mode. Crypto key generate RSA. Okay, on real router is modulus 1024, but on packet tracer use this crypto key generate RSA. Enter modulus 1024. Enter. Very good. Okay. Block anyone for 3 minutes who fails to log in after 4 attempts within a 2-minute period. Okay, global configuration mode, login, block -4. Okay, block anyone for 3 minutes, 180 seconds, block from 180 seconds, attempts, 4 attempts within 120 seconds, 2 minutes. Okay, enter. Very good. Very good. And configure VTY lines for SSH access and use the local user profiles for authentication. Okay, configure VTY lines from 0 to 4. Okay, configure SSH and use local user profiles. Line VTY 0 to 4. Okay, you have 5 lines here. 5 lines. Use SSH, transport input SSH. Enter. And use this local username and password. Login local. And set the exit mode timeout to 6 minutes on the VTY lines. Okay, exit timeout 6 minutes. Exit timeout 6. Be careful. 6, enter. Very nice. Okay. Timeout 6 minutes. Okay. Save the configuration to NVRAM. Okay. Exit. Another exit. Okay. Privilege exec mode. Save the configuration. Copy running -config to startup -config. Enter again. Okay. Access the command prompt on the desktop of PCA to establish SSH connection to RTA. Okay, go to PCA and close this and use a command prompt or use telnet SSH client. Use any. Okay. Now you will use the network for SSH connection using the network connection. Okay. Not using the console cable. You are configuring the router using the console cable. but now the SSH connection will be done using the network connection. Okay, this connection. So I will use this telnet SSH client, use SSH protocol, hostname or IP address. What is the IP address of the router? Is this? This is 172.16.11. 172.16.11. And remember the username was admin1. Okay, remember was admin1. Connect. And remember the password for SSH. Okay, the password for SSH was capital C, 1SC0 for DM1N. Enter. Very nice. You are connected to the router. This is user exec mode. Very good. You can use enable, enter, and remember the secret password. Capital C, 1SC0 P for SS dollar. Enter. Very nice. You are on privilege exec mode. Very nice. Now configure basic security on the switch. Configure switch with corresponding security measures. Console into switch 1 from terminal on PCA. Okay, go to click here. I will change the connection from router to switch. Click here on this circle on the router. Click and click on the switch and use the console interface up here. Very nice. Okay, and go to PCA, close this SSH client. No. Yes. Go to terminal. Okay. Enter. Okay, this is the switch. Hostname. Enable. Configure terminal. Global configuration mode. Hostname. Enter. I'm sorry. Hostname SW1. Case sensitive. Enter. Okay, be careful here. Case sensitive. Configure IP addressing on switch VLAN1 and enable the interface. Global configuration mode, interface VLAN1. Use the addressing table. This IP address subnet mask default gateway VLAN1. Okay, VLAN1 interface configuration mode, IP address 172.16.12, subnet mask. Enter. Don't forget enable the interface. Now shut down. Enter. Another enter. Okay, VLAN1 change it state to up. Protocol change it state to up. This is interface configuration mode. Exit. On global configuration mode, configure the default gateway. This 172.16.1.1. Global configuration mode, IP default dash gateway 172.16.1.1. Okay, enter. Very good. Disable all unused switch ports. On a switch, it is a good security practice to disable unused ports. One method of doing this is to simply shut down each port with the shutdown command. This would require accessing each port individually. There is a shortcut method for making modifications to several ports at once by using the interface range command. Okay, on switch 1, all ports except fast Ethernet 1 and gigabit 1 can be shut down with the following command. Okay, what are the ports? What are the used ports on this switch? Fast Ethernet 01 and gigabit 01. Okay, and shut down all unused ports. Interface range, global configuration mode, interface range, fast Ethernet 01 in use, so start from fast Ethernet 2 from 2 to 24, comma, and gigabit 01 in use, so shut down gigabit 02. Okay, enter, and shut down that range, shut down, enter. Okay, shut down 2, 3, 4 to 24 and gigabit 02. Okay, this is interface range configuration mode. Exit, global configuration mode, encrypt all plain text passwords, service password dash encryption, enter, set a strong secret password, enable secret. I will use the same password of the router, capital C1 C0 and P4 SS dollar. Okay, disable DNS lookup. Now IP domain dash lookup. Set the domain name netsec.com. IP domain dash name netsec.com. Create user and a strong encrypted password. User admin1 secret password. I will use the same password of the router, capital C1 C0, and for the M1N. Okay, for the M1N, generate 1024-bit RSA keys. Crypto key generate RSA, enter. Modulus 1024, enter. VTY lines with SSH and use local user profiles for authentication. line VTY 0 to 4, transport input SSH, login local, enter. Exec timeout 6 minutes, exec dash timeout 6 minutes, enter. Save the configuration to NVRAM, exit, another exit. Do this and privilege exit mode. Copy run nick dash config to start up dash config. Enter, enter. Very nice. Okay, but check results. I have 95% check results. Okay, on router, configure from line 0 to line 4. Okay, very good. But on switch, configure from line 0 to line 15. Okay, close this. I just configured the switch from line 0 to 4. So configure terminal, up arrow to see previous commands and configure from 5 to 15. I just configured from 0 to 4. Now I will configure from 5 to 15. Okay, enter. Up arrow to repeat previous commands. Transport input SSH, login local, exit timeout 6, exit, exit, copy running config, startup config, enter, enter. Very nice. Now I have 100%. Okay, and you can use close this. You can use the Telnet SSH client to verify. Use the IP address of the switch 172.16.1.2. Username admin1, connect, password remember. Okay, for SSH, capital C1 SC0 for the M1N. Enter. Very nice. Thank you very much, my friends. Obrigado. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias.